All right. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So, we did have some news. We had PPI final demand at 8:30, and we also have Jerome Powell speaking at 10 a.m. So, we might be choppy. It might be a choppy day, at least until 10, and maybe after 10 it chooses direction. But that's kind of like the pattern I've seen, especially when he speaks this early. We tend to like the market wants to wait for what he has to say and stuff like that. So let's see what the market presents. As of right now, I'm getting the vibe that it might be no trades for me today, but I want to see. I might trade later than the usual, especially if we choose a direction after Jerome Power starts speaking. But looking at SPY currently, as I said, we had at 8:30 PPI final demand, so we had a nice pull back, but we actually recovered, trading inside yesterday's price action. So let's see. Currently trading near closer to yesterday low day. So if we could break yesterday low day and 2 days ago low day, we could potentially see a pullback. But again, I feel, as I said yesterday, a couple of days of consolidation wouldn't look bad for a move to pretty much all-time highs. Looking at QQQ, very similar scenario, just that we're trading a little bit more. I mean, we're trading right above yesterday low day. So same scenario. If we could break yesterday low day and 2 days ago low day, I feel like we could see some potential pullback. But for some reason, I can't foresee like a huge pullback unless we see some negative news pop up. But honestly, I think another day of consolidation will look bad for a potential move to all-time highs. So pretty much my watch list for today is going to be Nvidia, AMD, and Coin. So let's start off with AMD. So AMD is just, we are, as you can see, on a pretty much downtrend. So we actually came up, made new lows, and currently on its way to for a new low. Currently gapping below, holding below big psychological low 150. So it's pretty simple. I like it below pre-market low for confirmation for a multi-daily key level right here. Looking at Nvidia. So Nvidia is just, this is going to be pretty much on my watch the entire week, and I just want to pay attention to what price action says. But we are getting tighter and tighter, so I feel like we are due for a breakout one of these days. Can it happen today? I feel like it's unlikely, just because we're holding inside yesterday's price action. But for me to like this, I just want to see a breakout. I want to see us breaking yesterday high day and 2 days ago high day. Ideally the zone. If we break the zone and we see buyers pop in, I feel like we could see a nice push higher. And looking at Coin is kind of, just because we are showing some relative weakness. As you can see, we actually are gapping lower. So I like it below this weekly key level. And we're currently holding right above. So if we could break and hold below this weekly level, I feel like we could see a nice move to 190 psychological level, potentially 185 is another psychological level. So pretty much ATR on Coin is 15 points. So I feel like we see a nice push lower if sellers kick in. But let's jump in. So starting off with Coin. So a break and hold below weekly key level, as I said. I like it from move to psychological 190 and 185. Playbook, no. I scored this a C, mainly because of the volume and also because Jerome Powell was speaking. So I'm pretty sure I'm not really loving anything because of Jerome Powell speaking off the open. So after he starts speaking, if he chooses direction, potentially, let's see what the market presents. And the volume, again, because of that, I feel like everything is low except Apple. Very surprisingly, I didn't make a game plan for Apple because I figure, I mean, I don't really trade Apple that much, but it has some really interesting volume, high volume in pre-market session. Jumping into AMD. So AMD showing relative weakness, same kind of scenario. I like it below, ideally a hold below 150, but best case scenario, I want to see, wait for confirmation. So break and hold below pre-market low. See sellers step in for a move to pretty much this daily key level. And last but not least, Nvidia. Again, Nvidia is pretty much going to be my watchman this entire week, at least until we see the breakout. And potentially next week, if we just consolidate this entire week. The only thing is that next week we do have earnings. So hopefully we can see the breakout this week. But again, my job as a trader is to show up and wait for opportunities to come to me. And that's going to be pretty much what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, break and hold above yesterday high day and 2 days ago high day for a nice continuation higher. That's kind of like my game plan. But as I've been saying, Nvidia has been showing some really clean price action in both directions. It's just being patient. With the stock, it's just being patient, let price action tell the story. But same thing, draw on power speaking at 10, so we can see some sharp price action until then. So I just want to let price action tell me the story. Yeah, pretty short and sweet. My main focus, even though Nvidia is the one that it's not looking that great, so then to be on Nvidia, but it's just because of how nice it's looking on the bigger time frame. And I just want to show pretty much the volume. So I took the screenshot at almost at 9 a.m. So a couple minutes ago. So as you can see, pretty low volume. Just if you compare it to what it usually does. And I look at Apple. Apple has over 3 million, so it's looking pretty intriguing. So we might see a nice move on Apple today. But that being said, I didn't make a game plan on Apple, but I just want to say it because I want to see how it reacts and all that. Even though I should have made a game plan for it, but it is what it is. I decided to just stick with those 3 stocks, and I don't want to put more noise into my charts. And honestly, I'm not getting like the vibe that's gonna be a good day to trade today. But let's see. Again, my job as a trader is to show up every single day and see what the market presents. So that being said, as always, you're gonna be patient, wait for good opportunities to rise, and most probably we're gonna follow our rule. Let's have an amazing day today.